Hey, church. Greetings from the De Santiago household, and I hope and pray that all of you are doing well. Um, so it's been probably a couple of years since I brought a Wednesday night talk, uh, and I'm not too sure as to why that is, but being me, I picked the furthest day out that from the dates that were offered, and wasn't aware that the date that I picked was going to be Thanksgiving Eve. Um, But lo and behold, the way that God works, the thought that I want to share with you guys tonight is actually pretty fitting to Thanksgiving. Um, so I just want to have a question for you all. Um, so if somebody that you invited over to your Thanksgiving meal or to your Thanksgiving dinner, if you knew ahead of time that that person was going to betray you that very same night or that very same day, would you still invite them, or would you still feed them? Would you still even save them a plate? Um, I'm not too sure that I can answer that question for myself, or I don't know that, in all honesty, that I would, right? Um, so a few weeks ago, I came across a post on social media somewhere, and it was a picture of somebody's tattoo. Said three simple words, just written out in script, and just that picture intrigued me because it didn't make any sense to me. So the words that this person had chosen to have tattooed on them were Judas ate too. Okay, so I want to read to you the thoughts of what the person wrote in their post, or I'm not too sure if the person got this from somebody else, or this thought from somebody else. But the person who wrote it originally is Nick Burleson, and this is what he writes. Think about it for a few seconds. Jesus knew. He goes into a room with his disciples. He knows he is going to be betrayed. He knows it is Judas who will turn against him. He knows that he has been sold for a handful of silver, stabbed in the back by one who he has poured his life into. Yet in that room, hours before his death, Judas ate too. Jesus fed Judas too. Jesus prayed for Judas too. Jesus washed Judas's feet too. And I struggle to fathom that kind of love. A love that would feed the mouth of that deceived you. A love that would wash the treacherous feet of the treasonous feet of a traitor. A love that would forgive even the vilest of betrayals. I honestly struggle to comprehend it. And then suddenly I realized that I'm Judas. And in that moment, I'm so thankful and altogether overwhelmed that Judas ate too. So most times when I see like a long-winded post or something that's going to take me a while to read, like I'll scroll right past it. But those three simple words, Judas ate too, just caught my attention, and I just had to know a little bit more about what this person was thinking. And I just it just kind of knocked me back to think that that I'm Judas-like, or that I am Judas at points. Um, I tend to think that's something that I would never do. I would never do that to Jesus. I would never do that to anybody, right? But I do. I fall short. I betray Jesus. I'm not always the person that he calls me to be. But just like Judas, Jesus invites me to his table. Jesus continues to bless me. He continues to show me mercy, even for my shortcomings. And for that, I am grateful and I am truly thankful. Church, I hope that you all have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time.